Hi, I'm Jolene and I'm the owner of Knowledge Crates, and today we're in our box room. So you can see all this stuff behind me. This is where all the magic happens. This is where we plan and prep and pack all the things for our unit studies and mini crates and sensory bins, and then we package it all up and ship it to families all across the country. If you've purchased from us in the past, thank you so much for your business. If you're new to Knowledge Crates or you're not really sure what a Knowledge Crate even is, you're in for a treat, because today we're going to do an unboxing and I'm going to show you all of the things that come inside. Okay, so today we're going to unbox the Elementary Simple Machines Unit Study. So when it arrives, it'll come in a box like this, and then we open it up. This is what you'll see inside. We have the Simple Machines STEM kit from Thames and Kosmos. This has 26 different activities that the kids are going to work on with this unit. Then from Kids Labs, we have this hydraulic robotic arm. Next, we have the Simple Machines book bundle as well as the paper packet. So for the units, more times than not, we separate the books and the paper for any of the activities we have planned like this. It makes it a lot easier to figure out which pieces go with that particular collection if you order multiple crates and they all ship together in a box. Plus, it's just much more organized for you. And then finally, the Knowledge Crate. Okay, so now that all of this stuff is out of the shipping box, we can actually pull it apart and see what's included. We have the two STEM kits that we talked about a little bit earlier. Joelle is actually working on the table over on that side of the box room, putting a couple of these together so we can look at some of the final pieces. Next, we have the book bundle. So this particular unit is coming with 4 different titles. The first book we have is Simple Machines by DJ Ward. This explores the 6 different simple machines, but does it in a way that's easy for kids to understand. The next book is Machines by Jenny Jacoby. This is in the Everyday STEM collection. I believe there's 7 different titles, but this book is really cool because in here, not only are there activities that the kids can do themselves, but they get to learn about a variety of different inventors and how they started out and how their inventions changed the world. First chapter book we have included is called Rosie Revere and the Raucous Riveters. This is by Andrea Betty, not sure how you pronounce her last name, but this is the story of a young engineer named Rosie who learns about teamwork and problem solving and never giving up while she's building something really cool with her friends. The next chapter book is part of Mike Moran's series, Project Droid. This one is Science No Fair. So this is the story of a little boy named Logan who really wants to have a sibling, and his mom is an inventor and builds him a cousin robot, and then he quickly finds out it's not as easy as he thought it was going to be. So in the paper packet in the unit, you're going to find any papers for art projects, or if there's cards, laminated mats, which I'm going to show you, plus you'll have your activity guide. So first up, we have a set of these simple machine cards. So these just give kids a bunch of different information, and they'll do some projects with them. Then we have 3 mats, sorry. And our mats are laminated so that you can use these over and over. So we have an I Spy, we have a Simple Machines scavenger hunt, and then for a literacy activity, we have a story map. Moving on, we have the array capture. These are math activities that the kids are going to do. These are actually done on just regular printer paper because they're going to use pencil to do this. And then we have the rest of the paper like this for the art projects. So when this comes, it'll be clipped together with a label, so as you're going through the guide and you pick an activity, you'll know exactly which bundle of paper to pull out of the paper packet. This goes with the Brilliant Minds activity, and I have some of these art projects completed, so as we go through them in the guide, I'll show you what they could look like when they're done. Then these 2 pieces go with the Chore Robot, and this is for the Gears art. As I'm unboxing these things, my team is behind me repackaging the stuff from other unboxing videos. It's a lot of fun. Okay, back to our stuff. Okay, so now let's take a look at the activity guide. So all of our unit crates will come with one of these guides that will walk you through the entire process of all of the different things that we have planned. So on the inside cover, you're just going to have some general information, and then Elizabeth, one of our team members who uses these crates, she creates the elementary one, but she uses the preschool as well. In her own homeschool, she writes up these blogs so that you can see the actual crate in action in a real homeschool setting. So we have a QR code there for that. And then on the bottom, we have learning goal buttons. So all of the activities throughout the guide will have these different color-coded buttons. And then as you're going through and doing the activities, you can look back to the first page and you can see what areas of learning are covered with that particular activity. Let's go back to unpacking the actual knowledge crate, and then what we'll do is we'll go through each individual activity inside the guide, and you can see all the pieces that you would pull to do that activity. And for some of them, I have examples so you could see what it'll look like once you have it completed. So the first thing that you're going to notice with the crate is you'll have a label right here on the front. This really helps if you order multiple crates at once and we send it to you all in one shipping box. That's also why we label the books and the paper packet, so that you know exactly what pieces go with that collection. So when you open the box, the first thing that you'll see is thank you, and then we always do a little something here. We did a gear, a little something to go with the theme, just to make it more fun. And when we open it up, these are all the things that are inside. First thing we have is the material bag. So any little things that you need to complete the activities that we have planned, like glue, scissors, pencil and sharpener, a dry erase marker, we're going to send it to you. There's no shopping list included in a knowledge crate. So inside of the material bag, that's where you'll find all those little pieces, and we just throw it together in a bag so it stays nice and organized for you. Next, we have the Catapult Kit. So another thing that we do is any little kits for different projects, we're going to bag them together and put a label on them so that when you're ready to do that project, you just open the crate and pick the package that you need. Then we have, this is the paint for the chore robot. We have a ruler, a set of brush markers, a 10-piece spirograph kit, and another STEM kit. This one is the Ferris wheel. So this one is actually motorized, and we weren't able to send the batteries. It was a whole thing with shipping, but we could not ship batteries. So this is the only thing in this kit that you will need that's not included. But when you go to the site to purchase this, we put it there so that you know before you even buy this that it's not going to come with the batteries. Now that we have all of that unpacked, let's go back to the guide and start walking through all of these activities. So the first one that we have planned out for you is Intro to Simple Machines. So you're going to need the Simple Machines book, the scavenger hunt, the Simple Machine card set, and the dry erase marker from your material bag. The next activity is the Simple Machines experiment kit. So that's going to be this guy, and then we also need scissors from the material bag and the ruler. And Joelle has built a couple of these, so I'm going to show you what they look like. There's a lot of pieces. So, and I think I already broke it. Oh, come on, Jolene.
How'd it break?
It didn't break. It's okay. This one goes in here. Okay, I got it. This. It's supposed to be done on the table. That's why I'm having such a hard time.
They're all supposed to be done on the table.
This is the inclined plane. All right, Joel, bring over the other one. Okay, this one is the lever. So if it was sitting flat on the table, it goes like this. But since I'm having some difficulty with this, it just so happens that one of our incredible homeschooling moms named Desiree sent me a video clip of her kids using this STEM kit. So I'm going to insert that here because that might be easier than me continuing to try and do it. Okay, here we go. Really cool, right? Okay, the next activity we have is the Popsicle Catapult Kit. So for this one, the only thing out of the crate you're going to need is this kit, and I have a video to go with this one as well. Next, we have the Simple Machines Book Club. So for this one, you're going to need the dry erase marker from the material bag, the 2 chapter books, as well as the laminated story map. Next on the list is the Robot I Spy, which is this one. And this is, again, laminated so that they can use it multiple times. So the next activity is going to be the colorful gears art. So one of the things that we do in the guide, especially with some of the process art, is we will include these step-by-step sections so that if your child wants to work on this independently, they can kind of just follow along. For this particular activity, I don't think they have to follow the directions exactly. They're going to kind of make their own, but it gives them a little bit more guidance when they're creating. You're going to need for this one the gear art paper, which is in your paper packet. It's already labeled. They'll need the brush markers as well as the math compass that's inside the material bag. The next activity is going to be the 3D Ferris wheel. So remember we talked about this one earlier. This, in order for it to move, they're going to need 2 AAA batteries, but because of shipping, we weren't able to include the batteries. This kit will come with step-by-step directions, but when Elizabeth was building it, she thought we could lay it out in a way that was a little bit easier, which is why you have the steps here. So if you have a child who's working independently doing this, it will be a little bit easier. So you're going to need the Ferris wheel set, as well as the Everyday STEM Machines book, because on page 16 and 17, I think it is. Yep. They're going to learn a little bit about electricity before they get started. And then when they build it, it will look like this. Now let's see if it'll work. Next in the guide is the spirograph designs. So for this one, we didn't put any step-by-step directions because they're just going to go through this kit and just play around with it and create whatever they like. We also have the hydraulic arm that they're going to build. Sorry, the glare is not working out for me that well. We're down to the last couple of activities. So the next one is a math activity. It's going to be the array capture game. So for this one, they're going to need their pencil and a couple of markers, as well as a set of dice, which we included in the material bag. We also have the Simple Machines Brilliant Minds art. So for this one, they'll need the Brilliant Minds paper packet. So everything that they need is just clipped inside here. They need scissors, glue, pencil, and I think they might need, no, not that marker. These markers they're going to need. And then when they have it all done, it'll look something like this. The last project in the guide is the chore robot. So we have a bunch of materials to collect for this one. So we're going to need the glue and pencil, math compass, scissors, all out of the material bag. You're also going to need cardboard from the shipping box, but if you toss the shipping box, you can use cardboard from any box. It's fine. Then you'll need the chore robot paper packet, which is going to be this teal cardstock, and then the introducing sheet that they're going to fill this out when they create their robot. And I have this one done too. I had to find it. When it's finished, it will look similar to this. Okay, so that's everything that comes in the Exploring Simple Machines Elementary Unit Study. If you're looking for something that's done for you to add into your homeschool as a curriculum resource, then these crates are for you. Or if you know somebody that can use these in their homeschool, please comment, like, share, subscribe. Come back in the future and we'll unbox another one. Until then, have a great day. See you later.